Let's chat with Disco George. First of all, let's start off with happy holidays. We've made it to December, people. We are in December. It's a December to remember. And I know you're going to remember this interview because it's fantastic. I have Tan, the man from Global. Tan, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, George.
How you feeling today?
Excited, so excited to do this. We've been talking about it for a while, and now finally we did it.
It's been a couple months since I asked you, and you've been so busy at the shop.
Yeah.
And I love watching you on social media.
Thank you.
And that's the way actually we met.
Absolutely.
And it's so funny because I love seeing all the different cars you have at the shop. You have high end, you got low end, but you're always driving some beautiful cars.
Thank you.
So one of the main reasons I wanted to bring you here is because the car industry has been up and down.
Yes.
All right. We went through COVID and the prices skyrocketed in the used car market.
Absolutely.
All right. So I brought you to tell us what is going on now, because I know the prices have gone down, but how much have they really gone down?
They gone down, quite a good amount. I think they are almost, I would say, back to normal. Not 100%, but they're almost there.
Okay.
They're almost there.
And tell me, how is the availability right now?
Much better than before as well.
Much better.
Not 100%, but I would say 90%.
Okay. So tell me, what is trending in the car industry right now?
What is trending right now, the new business models that, the electric cars, which most of the big companies now they are doing, these cars. You would be surprised. Not only Tesla, not only, Lucid, now Hyundai, Toyota, Mercedes-Benz, which was very surprising for me. They start doing full electric cars, BMWs, Porsche, the Taycan. So that's what's really trending right now, Although there are some people, they still love the old cars or the guzzlers.
Right. Look, the good thing is, like in your location, is that you have a vast array of cars. So let's stick to electric for now. What percentage of your inventory would you say is electric?
I would say now it's like around 10%,
okay,
5-10%, but I'm definitely considering increasing the amount up to 30%.
Wow,
yes.
Really? Wow,
yes, definitely.
And let me ask you, has the people have any issues like with the recharge? Do they still have the fear, like what do they call it in the industry, that you're gonna run out of charge?
No. So the electric cars are beautiful cars. I love the concept of them. The only thing that it's not for everyone.
Okay.
And the reason why, because they are limited mileage, and a lot of people, they don't understand the concept that these cars, when they tell you, for example, that car will run, let's say a base range Tesla, let's say it's going to run 246 miles to be exact on the full charge.
That's what it says on the screen.
What it says on the screen.
Okay.
But reality is not 100%. It's not like 246 mile driving, because 246 mile, it's only if you're driving with no AC, without using any power equipment in the vehicle.
Okay.
So, for example, if you have the AC on, if you have the radio on blasting, if you keep putting the window down and up, that also
it's going to drain it.
It's going to drain the battery. It's consumed from the battery. So basically, that number is going to go down probably to 150, 160.
Wow.
Yes.
That's a huge.
Yes. Absolutely.
Wow.
So it's a beautiful car for someone that doesn't commute a lot, doesn't drive a lot. Let's say they work for example, in Coral Gables, and they live in, let's say, Little Havana, or
right.
I don't know,
Palmetto Bay.
Yeah, something like you don't commute more than
South Miami.
Yeah, 20, 30 miles, South Miami, 20, 30 miles a day,
right.
But for people who just let's say they live in Fort Lauderdale, or I know some people, they live in West Palm Beach and they have work in, let's say, sides of Miami, and then
oh my God.
Yeah, there are some people like that actually. I mean, let's say even closer, let's say Fort Lauderdale to Miami. I mean, that's a 50, 60, 70 mile a day. That's probably a little bit tough. Plus what they're going to do with their family, go to the store, go to this, go to that. So, yeah.
Well, the beauty which I like, I've been in a couple Teslas, is that they always tell you where you can recharge if you have to.
Yes. You just keep your credit card on file with them, and then you go recharge. But every time you recharge, that's another 35 minutes, 40 minutes.
Right.
So you need to have the patience for that as well. But now there's a solution for that. There is a new solution, is that you can install a charger in your house, and one of those fast charger, not as fast as the big ones on the streets,
Right.
the supercharger they call them, but you can, instead of regular electricity, it will take you probably around 24 hours to charge it. With this fast charger that costs around $500-600, maybe it will take you like 6-7 hours to charge it,
Okay.
and it will charge it up to 80%.
Well, my perfect view, maybe in the next 10 years, is I want to put solar panels in my house
Sure.
and then have a electric car, so I could every morning get
You just keep them in charge.
exactly
Give 'em
that's
charge.
gonna be. So I'm planning, hopefully, if everything works out the way I'm looking forward to,
Sure.
is to get an electric car, so I could get everything like in harmony.
Yeah. No, they're beautiful.
Yeah, and one of the things I do like about electric cars is how quiet they are.
Yes, they're very quiet.
Can you talk about a little bit about the maintenance on those cars? Have you seen, like, when you get a used one, is there, like, do you have to do a lot of like reconditioning?
No, the maintenance pretty much is not bad because there's no oil change. You're just like regular maintenance, the brakes, tires. Most of these companies, they offer like warranties, and on the maintenance is good. It's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
No.
Let's talk about the supercars that you have.
Sure.
All right.
That's the exciting part.
Yes. Yes. Let's do a little about supercars.
Yeah.
Because everybody loves a supercar. I know you had the AMG Mercedes for a while.
Yes.
What Mercedes are you driving now?
AMG GT, but 4-door, the coupe style.
The coupe style. Wow. And that one is that one electric?
No,
No, it's not electric. It's gas.
gas.
How many horses on that?
This one is around 426 or 36.
Let me ask you, like we were talking when we first started, the industry has changed a little bit, especially now, the interest rates have gone up.
Yeah.
Some people are like, you know what, maybe I don't need this supercar right now. I could drive
Sure.
my regular car. Has the supercar industry pricing gone down?
Yes.
Tell me
Yes.
more or less 10%, 25%.
I would say, 20 to 30%.
Wow.
It's the time actually to buy those cars now. Whoever interested in those cars and they have the capability to do it, I think it's the time to do it, because a little bit slow time, maybe part of the year, part of the economy, but I mean it's a very good opportunity now to buy these cars.
Especially gas
lock it
guzzlers,
in.
right?
Especially gas guzzler. That's my love.
Yeah. Then before we get to my Disco's top 5, which is the biggest gas guzzler you have right now, which you love?
The G-Wagon.
The G-Wagon.
The
You got
G-Wagon.
the G-Wagon.
Yeah.
Production, when you can, please put up Disco's top 5. And let's start off with the G-Wagon, because I love the G. I think everybody in the world loves the G-Wagon.
They are beautiful cars. I mean, a lot of people, they have a mixed feeling about them, but they are beautiful cars. Some people, they say, but it's so traditional. It's like it looks like a box. I mean, you can say whatever, but they are beautiful
Right.
cars. I used to have mixed feeling, but then I still love them a lot.
Okay. So tell us, the G-Wagon, what is that, the one you have in stock, going for right now?
I have actually 2 of them right
Okay.
now. I have 2 of them. Both of them in 2020. One of them is going for $155,000, which is, we just took a deposit on it actually today. And the second one is 61,000 miles. It's going to be probably $20,000 less. So we're going to just put it online we just got it. Going to put it online for probably $130,000.
Nice.
Yeah.
I hear those cars are very hot because the businesses
Yes.
can actually deduct those. Isn't that like 80%?
80%.
Wow.
Yeah.
So have they been hit more or less, because those have a high like there's a high demand for them?
Yes. Now they've been hit as normal, depreciation, but they weren't hit as bad as other vehicles.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the next one, which I
Sure.
love, which is the Corvette that you have.
That's my favorite car in the world. I mean,
Really?
I'm a Corvette guy. So
Okay. So tell us about the Corvette.
So the new Corvettes are the nice and unique thing about them. They have the mid-engine,
Okay.
which is the engine is not in the front anymore. It's like the Ferrari, so it's in the back. They perform very well. They have the dual clutch transmission, which is they handle amazing. the first time you drive the car, I've been driving Corvette since I was 18 years old. That's always been my personal car.
Okay.
So I drive it for a year, sell it, buy the new one, and that's like it's running in my blood. I'm just vet guy. So these cars are so beautiful, but when the new ones came out, I mean, a lot of people when they drive them, they said, "Wow, but it's drive weird because dual clutch." So it takes a while. It takes you a while to get used to it, and you know it runs on you. But
What
once
trim model is that?
this is a 2LT with a Z51 package. So the Corvettes usually come in three trims. As far as the regular one, 1LT, 2LT, 3LT. And then in the 1LT to 3LT, you can put the Z51 package, which is a performance package. And then you go to the higher one, which is the Z06.
All right. And how many horses does that have?
This one is 500.
500.
Yes.
Wow. Incredible.
505.
Okay. And what's the price on that one today?
This one, actually, now they went down. I used to sell them like, I would say 2 years ago. I used to sell them like 120, 130.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess what? I used to pay over a sticker for them. And now they are around like the $90,000.
Wow. Okay.
85, 90. They're not bad. I mean, for a beautiful, amazing car like that, for $85,000, I mean, I don't think so they're bad. They're beautiful.
It's a great price, and that
price,
one is fantastic. I love the color.
Yeah, that one I searched for it specifically because that was my personal vehicle. I bought it for me as a personal one.
Okay.
So I searched for it. I was like looking for that color, and always my Corvette been a yellow color.
All right.
And
it's not a wrap.
Not a wrap. It's not 100 now. It's not a wrap. It's a yellow. They call it Dexter yellow.
About wraps.
Yeah.
I've heard that they usually pretty much last only 2 years, more or less.
More or less, depends on the material, depends on the company who does it. But yeah, they can last a little bit longer, but you know, yes, wraps are usually 2 to 4 years max.
When somebody trades in a car with a wrap, do you deduct for that?
If it looks good, no. If the wrap need to be changed or not wrap need to be removed, yeah, probably we deduct a couple of $1,000. Like for example, for instance. We just got a trade-in 2021 X6 with a M competition package, and it's wrapped. The original color was dark gray, and it's wrapped with one of those nice yellow-green color.
Kind of the same.
Kind of the same, but wrap, and it looks beautiful. So I wouldn't deduct nothing actually. Actually, I paid the guy probably $2,000 more for that wrap because he just like did it. Fantastic.
Well, if you want to be seen, that's the color to have.
Yes, exactly. You know.
All right, so let's go to the next one, which is more for more regular people, maybe a family. We're gonna go with a 4Runner.
Sure.
All right, that's a very popular car.
Absolutely, one of my favorites as well for a family.
It's incredible. I know somebody that's had I think it's like an '88.
And they last forever.
And they still have it.
No, they last forever.
They're always knocking on its door. Do you want to sell it?
Yeah, they last forever.
And if it's stick shift,
yeah,
they want to send it to Haiti or send to South America.
Yeah. It happened to me sometime in the dealer. I get a lot of trade-ins. So whenever you see a car in my inventory, it's older than 2019 or 2018, that means it's a trade-in. Okay. Me specifically, I just buy 2018 and up, 2019 and up, and I go year by year up and up. I try to stay with the cars with the warranty. So whether it's whether it's an exotic car, whether it's a practical car, I try to stay usually 21, 22, like the Runners, for example, you just mentioned, to have a factory warranty, which is peace of mind for everyone.
Does that car still have a factory warranty?
Absolutely.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely.
And that's probably, does that have a tow hitch? Because I know those.
Yes.
Okay, awesome, because those are great also for pulling.
They're amazing. For pulling, good in gas, very cheap in maintenance.
It's what they call it plug and play.
Yeah, plug and play. Third row seat. So
that's got a third row seat.
That's got a third row seat as well.
Wow, and that's got a 6-cylinder, right?
6-cylinder.
And what's the towing capacity on that? Do you know?
I would say probably easy on those runners. I would say like 7,500.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
easy. Yeah.
And today's price is?
Today's price probably like $33,000 with a 30,000 mile.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's great. That's a great car for a family.
Yeah, I try what in the business model I have in mind is to sell more cars by giving great deals. So I go look at the cars, how much they are brand new, and then let's say the 2023 4Runner, for example, now the same model SR5 Premium, you're talking about like $47,000. So I go buy the 2022. I try to keep it I try to make it like $15,000 less than new one, so it's a huge saving.
Yeah.
which is the same car,
Well,
identical.
the beginning is you always get the depreciation the first 2 years.
Exactly. So
That's the time to buy.
that's the concept I have in my business, that I tell people, don't eat the depreciation, let someone else eat it. Because
Exactly.
once you roll the tires on the street, done. You lose that, 10-15% of the vehicle in less than 2 months.
And a
3
lot
months.
of people, one of my last cars that I bought, it was a lease buyback.
Right.
And a lot of people, they, especially when they own leases, they're so afraid that they're gonna get charged back. So
Yeah.
when you buy a lease, you're like, oh, it's a lease back. You know that most of them have been very well taken care of.
Of course. People get scared from these. Yeah.
Exactly.
They have to keep it maintained.
Exactly. So let's go to the next one, which should be that one's the Hyundai, correct?
A Hyundai.
The Hyundai. So that's a great starter car. When I was back in the car business, this was my bread and butter.
Yes.
I used to sell so many starter cars.
They are.
It was what's that one going for?
That's a 2019 with 39,000 mile, which is surprisingly still under factory warranty as well.
Doesn't Hyundai have a 10-year
Yes. For the original.
engine and powertrain, right?
For the original owner, when you buy it brand new from the
Oh, for
dealer,
the original,
they give you
okay.
10 years, 100,000 mile warranty. When you buy it, like let's say now, secondhand, you still get 60,000 mile bumper to bumper 5 years. So
Oh, wow.
this one, for example, still have few months of warranty and still have 21,000 mile.
Nice.
So that's what I like about Hyundai and Kia, and that's why I start buying them and selling them more to people, because they have a longer time in the warranty.
Mhm.
So again, headache free. And it's a great starter car, as you mentioned. Since you've been in the car business, you know about it.
Yeah.
It's $14,999,
Wow.
which is with $3,000 down or $2,000 down. You're talking
$250 maybe.
at $250.
Right.
I put you at
So how
72
many depends, how much you put down and how you
Yeah,
credit.
yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about since it's a starter. So a lot of people coming in from out of the country,
Yes.
and especially the young people
Mhm.
that need to go to school, maybe
Sure.
learn English and stuff like that. What kind of financing can you offer to somebody that comes, from another country, or maybe somebody that's here that's starting going to college?
Sure. We have very unique programs. So basically, I do finance everyone, whether you have a good credit, bad credit, low credit, high credit, and whether you don't have even social, I will finance you.
Oh wow.
Yes, absolutely. 100%. So you come to my store. If you are 100% decided to buy a car, you're going to go out with a car with no problem as far as the credit wise, or, we have several programs. We know where to take you. We have prime lenders. We have almost 11 banks behind us.
Wow, 11.
Yes. I have 11 banks
Wow. I think you have more than my dealership did.
Yeah. I'm registered with 11 banks, and some of them are prime lenders, which is for people 600 plus or 620 plus in FICO score.
Okay.
I have subprime lender, which is from, let's say, 520 to 600. And I have deep subprime as well.
Okay.
The deep subprime, if people like really went through, a rough time, unfortunately, which is sometimes things happen in this life, and it doesn't mean you're not a good person, but maybe you went through a rough patch and went down a little bit. We have for like deep, subprime, like under 400 or 500
Okay.
as well.
All right. So what I want to get into next is you.
All right.
I've met you. You're an awesome person.
Thank you.
I know you're from Jordan.
Yep.
So I want to hear your story, because I want to share, because when you buy a car, you make a relationship
Of course.
with the person, and I could tell you, I remember the person that sold me my first car,
Right.
and it was a great experience, and I've had some subpar ones, but
Right.
I always remember the name of the salesperson.
Right. Of course. Yeah.
But, good or bad, it's important to have a good relationship with the car dealership you deal with.
Of course.
So
Absolutely.
tell us a little bit about you.
Originally, I'm Jordanian American.
Okay.
I came here first time when I was 4 years old. My father used to be a diplomat, so we stayed here like a couple of years, and then we went back to different countries with my dad for his job, but we kept going back and forth. But my 3 older brothers, they've been here for forever, since 1970s, and they never moved from here. But I kept going back and forth and spending like 3-4 months every year. And in 2007, I just decided to move here. I used to live in Dubai before here, like for a couple of years,
Oh,
between
nice.
Dubai and Jordan. But it was too hot, man.
Oh my God. Hot in Miami?
Oh, well, I love heat, but not that much.
Not that much.
Not that much. And yeah, I settled down here. And
And what brought you to Miami? Exactly, Miami in the United States.
I used to live in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, and Birmingham, Alabama before
Okay.
Miami. And in 2010, as a single guy, I said, you know what, Alabama's beautiful, and I used to have a nice store over there. And by the way, the family have like a store before even I get into the car business.
Oh wow.
In 2005, my older brothers, they used to have like a auto gallery in Alabama, a very big store with luxury cars since 1994.
Okay.
But then they moved to the construction business because my brothers, all of them engineers, and then they moved to Dubai, and now they have the construction business. So I think cars for them are peanuts. So I became like the car guy in 2005. I took over everything, and
Nice.
I continued.
So you've been pretty much a car kid, car guy.
Car, exactly.
It runs in your blood.
In the blood. So 2010, I decided, Alabama's beautiful, Georgia's beautiful, but I needed something more exciting, like a bigger city, to enjoy life and make business. I enjoy life in a nice way, but I needed also a bigger city. So that's why I moved in 2009 or 10.
All right.
So I've been here like around
On and off more than 15, 20 years, right? More or less.
on a straight shot, 15 years.
15 years.
Straight shot.
Nice.
Yeah. I always been in Miami since 2000, end of 2009.
Wow. Let's talk a little bit about your team.
Sure.
All right. Who supports you? Who's your biggest help? Do you have a manager? Who's at Global that has made everything look so awesome?
All my teams are great. Of course, my office manager and secretary, Madeline Herrera, she's the best. She's the best thing happened to me in Miami. She started.
Shout out to Madeline.
Exactly. Shout out to Madeline. She started working with me since 2015. And slowly, as you know, I'm always in the auctions or
Right.
flying to different, because I do fly a lot to buy cars from different states as well and ship them down to Miami. So she basically take care of the business. And basically, in the end, we were joking the other day. She even have my checkbook.
Oh boy.
So I don't even have my checkbook. Like, so I call her, Madeline, please write the check to do this, try that. Like, she became like everything in the business. So special thanks to her, of course. I would say she's a big part of my success.
Okay.
That's for sure. My friend Julio, my friend Manny, they've been like great team as well. My friend Jesus. I mean, I have a great team. I love them. Flaco, that's the best guy in the world. He paint the best paint in the world ever.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I have a great team. Thank God. I was lucky with that.
Awesome. Well, do you have anything you would like to tell our viewers? Just to close out.
Well, I just I have two things for anyone starting a business or been in the business for a while and maybe they feel a little bit now, a little bit exhausted. I just tell them to keep going, hang in there. Things gonna get better for sure. Always be optimistic, and anyone needs a car, anyone needs a help financing, they're struggling to get financed. I mean, we're here, Global Auto Sales USA.
How could they reach you?
They can come to our store. We're located in 75 Northwest 22nd Avenue in Miami, which is Flagler Terrace and 22nd Avenue. Or they can call me directly anytime, 24/7, 786-280-3030. They can call me, they can text me, what's up? Or they come to our website, www.globalautosalesUSA.com. And we definitely help you out.
Beautiful. Well, thank you very much, Tan.
Thank you very much, George.
It was a pleasure having you.
Thank you.
You've been very informative. I actually learned a little couple stuff today.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Everybody, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you really like it, please share it with all your friends. Happy holidays to all of you.